Hello, welcome to the programme. Now, imagine buying your first home. It's brand new, your neighbours' houses haven't even been finished yet. And then suddenly you get a letter warning you that it may have to be demolished.
Why? Well, the company building a new high-speed railway, known as HS2, of course, linking Leeds and Sheffield with London, wants to reroute it near your house. Tom Ingle joins us now from the Shimmer Estate in Mexborough in South Yorkshire. Tom.
Harry, welcome to my humble abode. Only joking. This is the showroom on the show house Shimmer Estate. You can pick up one of these brand new Des Reses for around £190,000, so they're not that cheap. However, as they're on the edge of Mexborough, they're not bad for commuting into Donny, not bad for commuting into Sheffield or Barnsley, and, as it turns out, they're not bad for commuting into London Euston and continental Europe either, because the brand new high-speed 2 railway line should run right where those flags are. It'll come over our heads where I'm standing, flattening this estate on its way north towards Leeds. It's fair to say they start building high-speed 2, if all goes to plan, in 2017, so next year. But the plans for our part of the world now look very different indeed. A whir of drills still echoes off the houses on Mexborough's Shimmer Estate. But in 15 years, these brand new houses might not be here.
We've been here 18 months and the estate's approximately 3 years old, possibly just a little bit older. I was absolutely staggered, to be honest with you. I got this letter, which I've got here, and it just basically says to me that we may or may not decide to buy your house under compulsory purchase. It's a case of, 5:45 this morning, this letter was put through our door, and it's absolutely ludicrous, because obviously they must have known for some time.
The route of HS2 through South Yorkshire was first announced in 2013. The plan was for a station at Meadowhall. Last week, we revealed a spur line would be built, meaning HS2 trains would serve Chesterfield and Central Sheffield via the Midland Main Line instead. Now the HS2 route through the rest of the county is changing. The line will go to the east of Rotherham, clipping villages on the outskirts of Doncaster.
I was shocked and surprised at these changes being proposed, especially as them coming along at the 12th hour at the last minute. Because what we've got to ensure is that the South Yorkshire region and Doncaster do not suffer by any proposals. We all know that financial cuts need to be made, but not at the expense of South Yorkshire.
HS2 say this is not about the price tag, but they do say the new route, in short, would be easier, result in less overall expected noise impact, and be less expensive to build. How much cheaper? How about £1 billion? London to Sheffield trains, including the Chesterfield stop, would take 83 minutes. London to Leeds, non-stop, just 80 minutes.
We're absolutely devastated. The map shows that it goes through the business, through the house.
In 2013, Look North broke the news to Brian Mason that his brand new farm shop was right under the proposed line. Today, we went back with a much happier message.
It was good news for us. It was good news. It stopped us moving on, but hopefully now we can get on and earn an honest living.
Do you feel sorry for the people who are now underneath
Absolutely devastated for them. Absolutely devastated for them. If they've got to go through what we've gone through for the last 3 years, it's terrible for them.
Amy, her son, and everyone else on the Shimmer Estate now have to wait for the Secretary of State for Transport to make a call on which option he prefers. Turn left through South Yorkshire or turn right. Futures depend on the answer. So extra uncertainty for the people who live here, because they still don't know if this is going to be chosen as the route, and in the meantime they can't put their house on the market. And of course they only found out this morning, which was the same time as the man who's helped build this development, the Chief Executive of Strata Homes, Andrew Weaver. Andrew, so you found out this morning, you must be still pretty shocked.
Well, late yesterday afternoon, and then there was a mail drop yesterday morning, and so we just opened up the doors at 7 o'clock to speak to any customers that wanted to allay any fears.
I'm guessing as a developer, though, you're fairly protected, aren't you? Can't you just drop tools and walk away? What's next for the people who live here?
Well, we can't exactly do that. We've got a meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock with the Department of Transport and HS2, and that'll be a very important meeting because we'll get down to the detail then.
Andrew, thank you very much indeed. We're not expecting to see any high-speed trains in our part of the world until 2033. And of course, Andrea Leadsom is now in the running to be the next Prime Minister. She's on record as saying she would want to review HS2. It's still up in the air.